is time. It is time to brew your best beer. The 2015 Sjporr Challenge is brought to you by the Grainbill Homebrew Supply, located in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. Brewers Exchange, operating in the U.S. and Canada. Finney's Homebrew Emporium, located in Bishopdale, Christchurch, New Zealand. And Omega Yeast, located in Chicago, Illinois.
Clements Homebrew coming at you with a 2015 Sjporr Challenge beer review for the West Coast Hub. Today we've got 3F3-214-44F, and this is an Imperial Stout at 8.4% ABV. Now this is made with steamed and chopped California raisins in secondary, along with 2 ounces of bourbon-soaked oak chips and 1.5 pounds of cacao nibs. That sounds like something I'd make. That sounds great. So we're gonna get this one open. I've always wanted to make a winter beer with raisins in it. Never thought about putting it in a dark one per se. So this should be fun. We'll pour all but the last bit. Has a very clean appearance. No head on there really, a few bubbles on the edge, but it is dark and I can smell it. So I'm gonna get a nose on it right away. Oh, that smells so good. That smells really rich. You get the dark malts, of course, you know, the roast and so forth, but really what hits you is the bourbon and the raisins and the chocolate. They really do. Oh God, and the bourbon just smells really balanced on that. But the raisins are coming through. Wow, that's nice. Yeah, and there's almost like a light char scent to it, so you know those roasted malts are kicking in along with the bourbon. It really has the smell of a bourbon barrel-aged beer. It doesn't smell like your typical I threw in wood chips, that's not easy to do. Yeah, that's inviting. This almost reminds me a little bit, I don't have the oats in it, but makes me think of kind of like the Hop and Frog, like the Boris type beers. So we'll see. Cheers. It's a low carbonation. Probably could use a little more carbonation on it. Having said that though, it's got a nice taste to it. It's really smooth. The swirl picks up a little bit, but not really much in terms of like any kind of head. There are a little bit of light legs on the side. Yeah, just a little higher carbonation would really help this out. Probably would have built that head up. I don't get any off tastes at all. The raisins did a lot, and I just had last night some killer dried figs, naturally dried figs. They were just wonderful. You get some figs in here. You get almost like some date on this along with the raisins. They're light because this is a body that's like between medium and full, but it's there. It's in there. So that makes it a fairly complex beer. You know me, I would love it stronger, but this is only 8.4%. So it's got nice flavor. You get the roast on there. I think the roast is really balanced with everything else. Yeah, very well balanced. I'm getting the oak on it. I was surprised to be picking up that. I get the bourbon on it. Again, it's mild. It's not super strong, but it's just a lovely balanced beer. I'm going to take a little time and make some notes, and I'll be back. I could drink a lot of this. This beer reminds me of Hop and Frog's barrel-aged Boris. It really has those flavors. It's a lighter char. That's a heavy char, and it's a little less full body. Maybe, you know, not quite the level of oats, That is a Russian Imperial Stout. I think this bridges almost towards a Russian Imperial Stout. This tastes like it was 25% barrel aged, blended back. I am really impressed, particularly since I know a bit about this beer. I know who brewed it, and I know that this was an extract beer made with grains that were steeped, which just blows me away that you could make this complex of a beer like that. That says worlds. That says worlds. This was nicely aged, well crafted. I wish you all could try this one. This is beautiful. All right, here it is again. This is the 3F3-214-44F. A fine job right here. I'm looking forward to the next ones. Cheers, everyone.